Good afternoon and welcome to my channel. I am the Human Advocate and I hope that your day is going swimmingly. I just want to introduce myself to this channel and to really put myself out there to really just feel a little bit and to just become a more feeling person, more feeling human being. I feel I've been called to do this posting of content on YouTube, or because I've always been a person that's very much just kept to myself and never really shared what's in my heart or my head, or kept all those things down and suppressed them. And what I want to say to you, for those of you watching, you're right where you're supposed to be. I know it feels like being lost. I know it feels like I'm not going in the right direction. I'm not progressing. I'm not going as fast as I want to, as fast as I need to be, but hold the space in your heart that it's going to be okay. It will all work out. It's not the end of the world, because the end is always the beginning, and the beginning is always the end. And when you look at things like that, you start to really just appreciate how life is and how it's set up, and all these distractions that are meant to just take you away from where you're at and what you're doing, and it's just amazing, when you really reflect on it, when you really look at it, and you really start to understand that where you are is where you're supposed to be. It's not by coincidence. It's not by happenstance. The world is far too complex and yet simple for that to be the case. I don't think that believing in that way of thinking is beneficial, of believing everything is coincidence. And you can look at it that way. You can look at it from this very scientific, far-out lens, and perhaps that works for you. Maybe that gets you through the day-to-day, but I think things are more connected than we realize, and things are more connected spiritually to the physical, and physically to the emotional. And when you try and separate all these things into these smaller, like, oh, this has nothing to do with this over here, like this is totally separate. The reason this is I'm experiencing this has absolutely no reason why this in my life is going a different way or the wrong way. And I just think that's incorrect. I think relationships are built upon cascades of talking. It's built upon all these kinds of things that we are all experiencing at the same time. And a person that decides they're late for work might decide to speed a little faster, and then you, sitting in the same line of traffic, might not get that spot that person takes up because they decided they need it more. And it's just to make it a small example, but a person that exists can also get the last thing that's out there, and that's just how it goes. When you understand and realize that there are people out there that do have the same emotions and the same things as you, and you're empathetic to that, not wanting to take their burdens upon you, because I've done that for a long time, but just to just to be emotionally connected, I guess, and to just be. And I'm trying to just be, and I'm hoping that you're just trying to just be, and you know, let it all go. Let it all hang out, so to speak. I think that's an important lesson to grasp from the world that we live in today, is that if you're trying to grasp on to the continuing nature of everything that is, you're always going to find yourself wanting. You're always going to find yourself wanting more or trying to be more. But the real solution is right in front of you, and that's to just be happy and satisfied with where you are and to keep improving, but not to put yourself against others, the rat race of the world, or the corporations that run things, or the government and the politics, but to put yourself as the only thing that is competing. Are you better than you were yesterday? Did you do things more today that are more beneficial or made you feel better about yourself today than you did yesterday? Did you get out of bed and take a little bit of a walk rather than no walk? You know, it's those types of things that really make you sit down and reflect and realize that you're right in the right place. You are in the correct place. And don't ever let anyone tell you that you're not. If you're seeing this, if you're watching this, if you're in that same headspace, then you're right where you need to be. And people may join you on your journey, and then some may not. Some may not be ready for it. And that's okay. But you can't dim your own light to make their lives better. You need to be the best version that you can be. It's not only a responsibility to yourself, but to the universe and to the universal expression of human creativity and design to do this. And I want to step into my role as a leader, as a guider, as a person that really is interested and wants to make a change, not just hold it all within himself and just day after day keep it bottled, because that's just not working for me anymore. There were times where I would go out, I would work, I'd be like, okay, I can just work. If I just get through this, then I can get to this. And it's just not satisfying me anymore. It's not. Because I've always been wanting the next best thing. And I've never expressed myself and let my real self just be out there for the world. And I need to do this. I feel it now more than ever. And maybe you feel it too. And if you do, then I want to wish you the most luck, the most possible joy in your journey, because I think that's what we're all here for, is to see that we are not just bones and flesh and material, but we are physical, we are emotional, we are spiritual. We are beings that are made of the universe, and the universe is made of so much. How could we all be separate? It's just that we need to understand that We are the ones we have been waiting for, right? You can't forget that. If anything, we are the ones that we have been waiting for, and we need to make the time and the effort to do that. And so this will be my first, daily kind of channel blog. I'm going to, try and do this. I've done it on other platforms, but I'm putting myself out there on one of the biggest ones, obviously. I don't know if I'll be discovered or seen or even heard, but it doesn't really matter. I'm not doing this for my ego. I'm doing this because it just feels right to do. I don't need to be famous. I don't need to be popular. I want people to feel at ease. I when I say that, I really want people to feel like it's all going to be okay. That's all I want people to understand, is that the pain that we've all been going through collectively these past years, and knowing history and looking at all these things, is that it's all going to be okay. I believe that. Death is not the end. Birth may not even be the beginning. So with that, I just want to say thank you for watching and listening and enjoying the content that I put out. And sometimes I may ramble, and I realize I'm a bit of a rambler, and I'm okay with it, because I need this to get out and to be expressed, because I'm processing it all as I'm speaking. I have this, it's been referred to as a stream of consciousness, I suppose, and that's always been my way of thought, and it's always hurt me when I'm writing papers and essays and those types of things, because all these ideas just start pouring into my brain as soon as I start writing and typing. And I'm not even sure exactly what it is I want to start writing about until I'm actually in the moment, and then it becomes so crystalline, like to the point of this has to be said. And then when I have to go back and delete it from a piece of paper or from an essay or something, that it makes me like I'm losing a part of it. But with this, it's always there. Like, the message that people want to hear is here. I can go back and edit and delete it if I wish, but I want it to be known that you, again, are in the right spot. We're all in the right place. Thank you for finding this channel. Thank you for doing the work that you're doing and being the person that you're meant to be, because that's what you are. And I love you as a human being can only love their fellow human beings. And for that, thank you. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Stay tuned to the channel if you want to learn more. I'm going to be probably reading, and I'm going to try and get multi-streaming, so I'm going to try and stream on multiple platforms, because I really do feel called to do this. And again, here I am rambling, but thank you again, and I'm done. Okay. Have a good day. Take care. Bye-bye, everyone.